Hey, morning, y'all. It's Saturday morning. Just out here praying, journaling, listening to some worship music, and just thinking about the Lord, my life, my walk with Him. And I was reminded of something this morning in my quiet time. In the book of 1 Thessalonians, it says, Paul's writing to his church, and its final instructions in chapter 5 are, part of it is, rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. Why would Paul, as like a final goodbye, tell them to rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances? I think, this church back then was waiting for Jesus to come back. He was giving them instructions on how to live for Christ and be ready for Christ. And of course they're anticipating Jesus coming back. And, sometimes when we're waiting on something or thinking about something, we get very focused on it. And then the circumstances around us can start to bog us down. They can start to wear on our hearts. And I was just thinking about that, praying, rejoicing always, giving thanks. That's a choice. That's an active choice. It's to get up every morning and give thanks to God. It's a prayer habit I'm trying to get kind of working in my life, is waking up every morning, despite how I'm feeling, despite what's going on in my emotions, despite what's going on around me, is getting up and going, Lord, I am thankful for the breath in my lungs. It could be as simple as that. Just finding something to give thanks to God for. And here's why I think it's important. We can get really focused. We've spent the last year and a half in a quarantine and during a pandemic. It can really be easy to focus on the circumstances and the hardships and the things weighing us down in the midst of stuff like that. So how do we give thanks? Well, think about just what God's done in your life today. He woke you up. You get another chance at this thing called life today. Is that not enough to just be thankful for? All right, if that's not enough, Paul writes that His grace is sufficient for me. His power is made perfect in my weakness. So in those weak moments, maybe we just have to give thanks for the fact that Jesus offers grace freely, that we don't have to do anything. There's nothing we can do to earn it. Maybe that needs to be our prayer habit, is waking up every morning and just going, I am thankful for the fact that my God loved me so much that He gave His one and only Son for me, so that we could spend eternity together, and that He doesn't forget me, that I'm significant to Him. Maybe that's what you give thanks for. But I think we have to start creating habits of prayer that is thankful. I heard a message one time from a pastor who said we have a tendency to pray prayers asking God for more. Lord, I need this. Lord, heal this, do this, work in this. But we forget, and then we'll say thank you at the end, because that's also what we're in the habit of doing, right? We ask for something, somebody gives it to us, we say thank you. But what if we start our prayers and start our days with a prayer of thankfulness? Do you think that having and creating a prayer of thankfulness and a heart of thankfulness will help us focus our eyes on our Creator a little bit more? I think it will, and I think that we have to create, this is a habit we have to start building into our daily lives. So tomorrow, or even today, I want to challenge you, just take a minute, step back from the busyness and the weight of life, step back and just look around you and find something to be thankful for, and then give that thankfulness to the Lord. I was just reminded of just that this morning as I sat on my front stoop praying, that we are blessed and highly favored. And we have to create a habit of thankfulness. I pray that for you. I pray that for me. And I pray that more people who claim the name of Christ would wake up every morning giving thanks for who He is. All right, y'all, have a great day.